Hi, I'm L1Aura and welcome to my land here on Boga Island in Second Life. It's nice to have you visit here. I guess you must have read Lori Landay's piece on consumerism and commodification in virtual worlds, and I'm here to give you my avatar's perspective on the situation. So here we are. This is my land. I'm glad that Lori bought it for me. I don't have resources as an avatar, so I was glad that she did that. When before I had it, I didn't really have a place to call home. I didn't have a place to build and keep things, so it's changed my relationship to the virtual world most definitely, more so than I think the things that I've acquired. So that's one thing in terms of my relationship to consumerism and commodification. Well, that's a word that Lori uses, commodification, and so she set up something. I helped her set something up here. So this idea of commodification as a process of transforming experience into quantifiable products and placing those products in a social context in which people define themselves in terms of things and things in terms of themselves. And that pretty much really describes Second Life, I think, to a large extent, because as an avatar, the only way I have to express to you or to anyone else who I am, what my identity is, what I'm interested in is my appearance. I don't have a lot of affect. I mean, I have these sort of simple animations, but it's not a lot there. From what I understand, that's really different from the real world. And maybe that's something that's going to get better over time. I assume it will, from what I understand. But for the most part, that's something that is a limitation here. So we really are commodities, and we are marked by commodities and are commodified. So appearance is reality here in Second Life, and that has a specific kind of economic and material or immaterial and economic and virtual kind of relationship and social relations. Well, I want to show you my land. As I said, I'm pretty excited about it. I'm going to zoom out so you can see. I'm going to get rid of this description here. I'm going to zoom out so you can see. Whoops, too far. So you can see. Oh, that's not my house in the background. And oh, that's not my house either. My neighbor's house. But here's my labyrinth platform. I'm really interested in building things. I made this to try to practice building and in 3 dimensions, and then I liked it, and then I made a fourth level way, way, way up in the sky with a teleport to get up there. And that is my house, and I unlinked all the parts and have been trying to put them back together, and it's still really kind of tilty, and oh, it's been hard, but I've learned a lot about things. And as you can see in the background, oh, it just went away. I wonder how I did that. Distance, proximity, and things to do with that. As you can see in the distance, my neighbor's land is for sale. Everything is for sale in Second Life. Maybe not everything, but a lot of things are for sale. In fact, you can roll your cursor over a tree and find out that most of the trees are free, some of them aren't, but you can buy things. You can find out information about just about everything, right? You know, you can find out about things, how much things cost and whether it's for sale, and everything is in that way a commodity. My neighbor across the way here has put ads on his land and also in the water, which is, I think, too bad. One of the things I think is really beautiful about living in Second Life and being in Second Life, things like the natural environment, the reflection of the light on the water, the wind in the trees, the wind in the leaves, the clouds that move, those things, the environment and the replication, the simulation of the natural environment, I think is quite beautiful. Well, anyway, I wanted to talk to you for just another moment as an avatar. You know, Lori is a new media scholar and practitioner and artist, and I have a different perspective as an avatar, someone who, you know, exists solely here in the virtual world. I don't have a lot of needs. I have wants. I want clothes, and not a lot of them, but I want them. And I don't need a kitchen. I don't need a house, really. I don't need a kitchen. I don't really need to sleep or eat or have any or need shelter. Something that drives my acquisition and my relationship to the virtual things and objects that I can create. That's another kind of relationship, to be a creator, a builder, a producer of whatever I want, that I can just reach out my hand and just begin to build. I don't know why I want that in particular, but that it's that easy just to make something is pretty amazing. Look, it's a thing, right? And so that that's different, of course, than in your world as well, where it's not quite so easy for most people to just create out of nothing, out of the ether, something that exists in the world in the same way that this does. Well, anyway, I'm glad you joined me here in my land in Second Life and came to visit. Lori and I are going to be doing some collaborations in the future, so I hope you'll come and maybe listen in on some of the things that we come up with. Lori's going to bring her students here. We're going to try to come up with a new metaphor for an educational space that isn't based on a classroom or anything based on your material world. So I don't know what we're going to come up with, but maybe it'll be interesting. So maybe come by, and it's been really nice talking with you, and thanks a lot. Bye-bye.